Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum to our lecturer, Miss Nurul Bakis binti Ahmad Zakaria. Today, I would like to present about the population of internet in Malaysia. Firstly, I will introduce about my group. Me, as the first speaker, Muhammad Narifam bin Wazi, with number registration 06DAD19F1026. The second speaker was Muhammad Alif bin Ramdan, with number registration 06DAD19F1118. Okay. Next is the outline for this presentation slide. As we can see, the first is the introduction. The content found in the introduction is such as the background, objective, and data of graph. Next, we have the graph 1 and graph 2. Lastly, we have put the conclusions and the recommendation for this graph. Next, for introduction, what is the internet? Internet is a global information network that connects millions of computers. It is growing exponentially and provides a unique information resource that is global, diverse, and current. Moreover, the internet is a global collection of computer networks that are linked together by devices called routers and use a common set of protocols for data transmission known as TCP or IP. The TCP is the Transmission Control Protocol, and for the IP is the Internet Protocol. The primary purpose of the internet is to facilitate the sharing of information. More than that, this data shows the population of internet in Malaysia. As we can see, it is divided into two parts. The first is the social media, and the second is the mainstream media. After that, the objective of the internet in Malaysia is to gain an overview of what the internet and the World Wide Web are. Second, understand what you need to access the internet. And the third is to gain an overview of how it works. Next, as we have seen, the bar graph shows the population of media social. Next, the vertical axis shows the population in the million. Meanwhile, the horizontal axis shows the type of social media. Okay, from the graph, you can see that the highest bar is the Facebook. In contrast, the lowest bar is WordPress. Moreover, as for other, we can see that the second highest is Blogspot and the second lowest is Twitter. We arrive to the conclusion that we have the Facebook has a larger population because it has many functions. As an example, is in the Facebook application, we can get the latest news, can do the business online in Facebook, can get various knowledge such as cooking, learning, and even gaming. So, from the result, we would like to recommend it for Facebook to be of public use. This is because Facebook can provide many advantages and benefits to the public. That's all from me. So, I will pass for the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Alif bin Ramdan and my tick number is 06DAD19F1118. I want to present about bar graph. Firstly, the bar graph show the population of mainstream media in Malaysia. After that, as you can see, the vertical axis show is mainstream media. Meanwhile, the horizontal axis show is population in Malaysia. Other than that, from the graph, you can see that the highest bar is Malaysia Kini 2, which 50 million population. In contrast, the lowest bar is BBC, which 6.1 million population. After that, as for the other data, we can see that the Star Online is second highest, with 34 million population. Next, for other data, we can see China Press with 30 million population is fractionally higher than the Malaysia inside with 12 million population. We arrive to the conclusion that people in Malaysia often use Malaysia Kini 2 as the main one in the mainstream because Malaysia Kini 2 has a lot of information on current issue in Malaysia. Lastly, from the result, we would like to recommend Malaysia Kini 2 as the first mainstream because it is easily available on the internet and has a lot of information about Malaysia. Next, the conclusion. In conclusion, internet is one of the best things ever invented in humanity. The amount of things you can do over the internet is merely phenomenal. It is an absolute great tool to learn and communicate in just a click of a mouse. Its unrestricted accessibility, however, creates apprehension to young people who can access to it. Internet can expose the young mind to harmful uncensored video or image that can cause various psychological influence, and overusage of computer can also lead to different kind of physical and cognitive health problems. Internet can be really helpful and entertaining, but for those who do not know how to control it will just experience its harm and dark side. Lastly, the recommendation. I think internet will develop in the future in the following way. Firstly, it will become cheaper for people to use. Second, it will become much faster and information will be able to be accessed more quickly. After that, more and more information will be added to it, which will make it the world's biggest technology resource. The last, overall, the internet will become more advanced in technology, making it cheaper, faster and more widely accessed. That's all for me. Thank you.